Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're back doing another love pick a card reading. We are finding out what it is your person really wants from you and from this connection. Let me check the lineup real quick. Okay, so pile one, just keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. I do have personal readings available. Just check the description box below for booking details. There are a lot of $25 readings in the specific person category. Okay, so just check them out when you get a chance. Let's see what we're gonna do. You guys chose the Gilded Tarot by, I think his name is Ciro Marchetti. We're gonna put that over here. What we're gonna do, you guys, is go to the Love Situations Oracle. Let's see, tap it into pile one's person. Pile one's person. What do you want from pile one and this connection? Pile one's person. What do you want from pile one and from this connection with pile one? Pile one's person. What do you want from pile one in this connection? We got Love Bomber. What do you want from pile one and your connection with pile one? What do you want from pile one in this connection? Let's get one more. What do you want from pile one and from this connection with pile one? I don't normally take reversals, but if they flip out and they land in the reversal, I'll take it. I don't know why. I don't even know if a lot of you are gonna know what this song is. It's by ZZ Top, and I can't even remember the name of the song. There's just one part of the song that I'm hearing. It's "Give Me All Your Lovin' and All Your Kisses Too," or something like that. Your person, they want to be love bombed by you. Okay, they want all your affection. They want a lot more of your attention. We got something is brewing here. It says breaking point, losing emotional. Your person wants to get lost in this connection with you, pile one. But it's funny that we got extravagant gestures here in the reverse, because it's almost like they want all of your loving, but they don't want to necessarily put in the work for it. Okay, yeah, it's just kind of what's coming out. Let's see, for pile one. What's going on with pile one? Pile one's person. What do you want from pile one? Your messages, your thoughts about this connection with pile one, about what you want. What do you want to say to pile one about what it is you want? Oh, that one. Okay, so this kind of flipped, well, it didn't flip, kind of, it did, in the neutral position. So when these kinds of cards do this to me, pile one, I take it as a kind of flip-flop back and forth between energies. And this one says, nothing but drama on one side, and then the other side says, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, let's get a couple more. I am picking up some confusion that you may be experiencing with this person, pile one. I'm kind of feeling, though, like maybe this isn't you. I don't necessarily, I mean, it could. You guys are going to know whether or not this resonates, but it may be that your person just sees relationships or committed relationships in general. This may be something with you guys where maybe the relationship or I'm here, is situationship is what's coming up, okay? And you guys, I'm not saying that you haven't had that talk with your person, but that's the energy I'm kind of getting from this connection. And the energy of a situationship is one where, you know, it's not taken seriously. It can be very one-sided. You may be experiencing this connection with your person. Pile one is very one-sided. Okay, still heartbroken. Let's get one more. Remembering and focusing on the good times. We're going to clarify all of these to find out like how exactly this factors into your guys' connection. Your guys is, okay, pile one, your person is wanting all of your energy, but it doesn't seem like they're really wanting to put a whole lot back into it. They want to be love bombed by you, basically, is what it is. We'll find out what something is brewing here. All right, let's get to clarifying for pile one. Let's clarify love bomber. Why is love bomber here with what you want with pile one in this connection? Explain love bomber, please. We got the King of Swords in the upright position. Let's get one more. Oh, I'm not going to take these, but I will take the one that flipped. It flipped out and then it flipped back again. Strength. Okay. This feels like them wanting you to let loose in this connection. This could also be their energy too, though. What's this energy in relation? Who is this? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I can't tell if this is their energy or if this is what they're wanting you to do, pile one. I guess you're going to know this if this is how, you know, you've been. Someone in this connection is very detached, okay? Very logical, very head over heart, very self-disciplined, very controlled. And your person is wanting, either that's describing them and they're wanting to be able to, like, you know, abandon that energy, right? They're wanting, you know, they're wanting to let loose in this connection. Or this is talking about them, what they're wanting you to do. Like, they're wanting you to let loose in this connection. Wanting you to, like, what's their lose all abandon? Is that, I can't remember. I haven't heard it. It feels familiar, like the saying, you know, lose all abandon or abandon yourself too. It's like, you know, but with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that is like, you know, the Five of Pentacles in the upright position is abandonment energy, right? When it shows up in the reverse, it's like you returning to. But I literally heard lose all abandon. Or abandon yourself too. I don't even know. That didn't make any sense. Lose all abandon. But it's basically like, you know, it could also like be abandoning. Like I said, it's abandoning this energy right here. Abandoning yourself to, surrendering to this connection, right? Love bombing, though. It's like either your person is wanting you to completely let loose and lose control and lose yourself. You know, here it says losing emotional strength, right? Yeah, it's just, it's either they want to lose themselves in this connection or they're wanting you to lose yourself in this connection, or it could just be they're wanting both of you guys to, you know what I mean? It's like to abandon yourselves to this connection or something like that. I don't know what that saying is, but it's like whatever, it's abandoning self-control. It's losing yourself, you know, to this connection. With the King of Swords here and then the Strength, with still heartbroken, this could be, you know, this could be talking about you. Like if, you know, if they did something, if you guys walked away, okay, or if you're kind of showing up in a very icy energy towards this person, with still heartbroken here and remembering and focusing on the good times, it's like they're wanting you to, not feel heartbroken anymore, and they're wanting you to get over that heartbreak by just remembering and focusing on the good times that you guys had. This could also be their energy, like they're wanting to, you know, maybe start over with a clean slate. That energy is not really here. It is just kind of this energy on, you know, getting over heartbreak, whether it's heartbreak that the two of you experienced together, or it's just heartbreak that maybe they have experienced with others, or you may have experienced with others in the past. Let's find out what's going on with still heartbroken. Let's clear the board real quick. Why is still heartbroken here? Yeah, someone here isn't able to really see things clearly because of past heartbreak. Whoever is in this energy, and it could very well be both of you, I don't know, okay? You guys are going to know where this fits, but what your person is wanting from you and from this connection is either them or they want you. Whoever here is in this heartbreak energy, they want to be out of that energy, whether it's they want themselves to be out of that energy or they want you to be out of that energy. They don't want this heartbreak, you know, this feeling of heartbreak to continue to blind either them or you or both to the good times that you can have or have had with this person. Okay, someone in this connection, could be both, but someone in this connection is still or is having a hard time looking through the lens of a whole heart because of past heartbreak. For some, you know, it could be past trauma due to past heartbreak and stuff like that, okay? Pile one, you're going to know who this is. It could be both of you, okay? Let's find out what's going on with extravagant gestures. Why is extravagant gestures? Actually, no, we'll go ahead and we'll do something is brewing. I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm sorry. That's my Sag sun. And then, you know, I got like Sagittarius Neptune right on top of it. And so, you guys, I can be all over the place, but I promise if you stick with me, I always wrap it up, okay? And a neat little package. We got something is brewing. Why is something is brewing here? Clarify something is brewing for what you want with pile one. We got the devil in reverse. Interesting. This lets me know this isn't bad, okay? The something is brewing card is not bad. It's not that your person is wanting things to be toxic. They're not saying that they want you to abandon yourself to this connection in a toxic way. Or they're not wanting to abandon themselves in this connection in a toxic way. But there is something here of wanting to abandon whatever is holding you guys back from really diving in headfirst, fully, giving your all to this connection. Okay, now like I said, this is either going to be their energy, they know they're holding themselves back, right? Or this is how they're feeling about you. Just put it how you see fit. All right, so what else? Why is something is brewing here? Yeah, they're just saying something is brewing, but they're not coming at it from like a toxic sense. They're not saying, you know, let's be codependent on each other. That's not what they're saying. What else for something is brewing? The Five of Wands. Yeah, they don't want any conflict. They're not looking for, it's not about competition. Okay. With the devil in reverse here and the Five of Wands in reverse, one of you, could be them, could be you, could be both, has a fear of competition, has a fear of maybe, you know, addiction or self-sabotage or something, but it feels like with something is brewing, this is almost your person clarifying like this is not the case. There is no competition, there is no addiction, or if there is addiction or anything or self-sabotage, it's like that energy is healing or it's healed. It's like, I'm not in that energy anymore. This, you know what? This honestly feels like maybe this was what they were showing up in before, right? Past energy, they may have been in the Devil in the upright and the Five of Wands. This person may have put you in third party situations, but with the Five of Wands here, this is like multiple. This is why I'm saying it kind of feels like very situationshipy. Because, you know, for whatever reason, this person may have had a hard time closing the door to having many options, but something is brewing. This makes me feel like what is brewing is this person healing the parts of themselves that may have kept them wanting to entertain or continue to entertain competition. Because what this person is saying, this is on the verge, okay? This is like healing, closing the door to other options, becoming a safe space, that kind of energy. Yeah, this feels like your person is saying what they're wanting from this connection is to be a safe space, or for this connection itself to be a safe space for both you and them, okay? Whomever may have been in that Devil energy, that may have been, you know, this feels like it's their energy towards the connection overall. They want the connection itself to be a safe space. So whomever was in the Devil energy, whomever, you know, was it, you know, keeping options open. And in situationships, you know, both of you know, both parties are allowed to do that. That's the whole thing with, you know, as long as it's established that what this is a situationship, right? Yeah, but that's what they're wanting. They want this connection to be a safe space, not just for them, but for both of you. Why is extravagant gestures in reverse here, though? The more that we're digging into this energy and really delving beneath the surface, it's not feeling like, now that I'm getting into this energy pile, when it doesn't feel like the extravagant gestures in reverse is coming from a space of laziness. It feels like that's in reverse because they're not ready for that yet, right? Okay, why is extravagant gestures here in reverse? This is making me feel like there may be a side to your person. I'm gonna keep it about the connection itself, okay? What your person is wanting from this connection is to see a side of them and or you in this connection that, you know, they haven't seen or they haven't experienced, at least, you know, before or ever, or maybe in a long time, right? But the message I am getting is that there is a side to this person, pile one, that you have not seen, okay? There is a part of this person that likes to do extravagant things, extravagant gestures, gestures from the heart, you know, walking the talk, making things up to you, like extravagant gestures, you know, candles and romantic dinners and, you know, vacations away and going above and beyond to show the person that you love, you know, that they are the person that you love, that, you know, that person is valued. Why is this here? Why is it here in reverse, though? Yeah, this feels more and more like what they're wanting from themselves in terms of the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is just, okay, Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? The extravagant gestures is here in reverse because they're just not ready for that yet. With something is brewing, this is letting me know healing is they're in the process of healing, right? Probably because of this still heartbroken energy. This may have nothing to do with their connection with you. This may have been something that they've experienced in the past. It doesn't necessarily even have to be, you know, in connection to a specific, you know, romantic relationship. This could just be a string of heartbreaks that started in childhood. But with wanting to remember and focus only on the good times, this is your person really kind of bearing their heart and soul to you, pile one, about how they operate and how they have seen love and romantic connections up to this point, just love in general. This really feels like it's love in general. Your person feels very skeptical, especially with that King of Swords in the upright position that we saw earlier. And it is that King of Swords energy that keeps them so held back, like in romantic connections, because they are so head over heart. You know, that King of Swords energy can be very detached, very logical. But beneath the surface, I am picking up this person is a teddy bear, okay? Big teddy bear, big romantic, you know, has a lot to say, has a lot to express, you know, from the heart, but their heart is blocked and closed off. And what they're wanting from this connection is to be able to get past that. And so that's why we're here with the Devil in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. They're healing that part of themselves that has kept them, well, they're healing that part of themselves that has kept them so skeptical about romantic relationships and just love in general. They're also healing that part of themselves that, you know, made them so skeptical. I'm even hearing critical. Okay, the King of Swords, you know, when it's in the upright position, that's the functional, more healthier aspect of the King of Swords, but they're not, you know, they have more tact, right? And so they do have a filter, but there's not a lot of there's not a lot of emotional depth to the King of Swords, okay? And I feel like that's what this person, the fact that it was clarifying love bomber, your person is almost wanting to abandon that part of themselves to this connection, which lets me know, pile one, that they do trust you. They're noticing, they're realizing that they're the ones that they are the ones that are holding themselves back, and it's, you know, holding on to past pain, past heartbreak, okay? What they're wanting from you in this connection, it feels like, is maybe a little bit more time and patience from you so that they can finish healing, which is gonna at some point allow them, like what they're basically saying is, I want to, you know, do or have more extravagant gestures with you. I want to show you that part of me more, but not at the moment, right? So, you know, something else that they may want from you and from this connection is more patience, more understanding from you about where they're at in the healing journey. There is something about them, it does feel like they're very much maybe an act of service kind of person. You know, it's like, yeah, I want to take you out. I want to treat you. I want to treat you. I'm going to take you out. I want to do all the romantic stuff, flowers, you know, blah, 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 blah. They're just not feeling comfortable with that at this point, because there's a measure of vulnerability and intimacy that comes with that your person is not yet in, but they're healing so that they can step into that. Okay, what's heartbroken here for? What's heartbroken here for? What's still heartbroken here? Oh, they've been heartbroken for a while with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. They're just, okay, yeah, and this is more that King of Swords energy where they're being a lot more head over heart. They're just they've been holding themselves back from really just allowing themselves to, you know, abandon all logic and reasoning so that they can just allow, you know, operate in this connection completely from their heart, right? Because they have a hard time, like, not that they don't think that it's worth it, but it's like they don't want to go through all of this time and energy and spending all of their energy and resources and this and that, investing in something that's going to end in heartbreak, right? And that's almost what that feels like. It's like, you know, they want to know that this is a safe investment, okay? They want to know that if they invest their emotional energy, you know, their financial energy, their mental energy into this connection, that it's not going to end in heartbreak down the road, right? Because it feels like they've experienced that with someone else, okay? With a particular romantic connection from their past. What's going on with remembering or focusing on good times? So what they're wanting from you and from this connection is they're wanting, you know, and this is not necessarily say, you know, that they're needing you to do or say anything, but what they're wanting from you and from this connection is they kind of want proof that if, you know, that this connection isn't going to prove to be a waste of time and not end in them being heartbroken in the long run, right? What's remembering focusing on good times here? We got the Seven of Cups. It kind of wanted to come out in the neutral position, but it was a little bit more in the reversed, okay? So, let me see. Let's clarify that. The Seven of Cups, please. Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups in the reverse. I'm almost feeling like this is connected to this energy over here. Yeah, see, this is them having a hard time being able to focus on and remember the good times. Your person may be very pessimistic. That may be their default. You know, very pessimistic, very analytical, almost criticizing and judgmental, having a hard time, you know, trusting that the good times that they're thinking and feeling in this connection with you is authentic, is real, okay? Because I feel like maybe in the past, it wasn't. Your person does not trust themselves very much. They don't trust their own judge of character. They don't want to be disillusioned in this connection. They don't, but at the same time, it's like, you know, they also don't, with the Ten of Cups in reverse here, you know, that your person's going back and forth, and this is why we had that Devil in reverse energy, right? Your person sees that they are self-sabotaging, and that's something else that they want from this connection, is they don't want to self-sabotage anymore, which is why they are in that energy of healing with something is brewing, right? Because your person is self-sabotaging. They are having a hard time seeing this connection for what it truly is. And, you know, yeah, your person is just really wanting the ability to just, you know, lose themselves in this connection, but in a good way. And what I mean, like, what they're wanting to do is lose themselves, or wanting to lose the part of them that is sabotaging the connection. The part of them that is, you know, trying to put a damper on the parade that this connection can be in their lives, right? Yeah, because your person is understanding and realizing, pile one, they're the reason why they're not having this happily ever after with you. Okay, with the Ten of Cups in reverse here. What's going on with nothing but drama, this energy over here? It also says you're the best thing that ever happened to me. This almost feels like, you know, they don't know which one it is, right? They flip-flop back and forth from nothing but drama to you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. They're wondering, what is it going to prove to be? That's why the Hanged Man is in reverse here. They can't figure out, like, okay, are you really the best thing that's ever happened to me, pile one, or are you going to prove to be nothing but drama for me too, right? And with the Hanged Man in reverse here, they want to know which one it is. Your person, okay, Yeah, this is what, yeah, okay, so it's pretty much, this is like the message that your person has when it comes to what they're wanting from you and from this connection. They just want to see this connection clearly, okay? Unfortunately, there isn't really much that you can do, pile one, in order for that to happen, because it's their own programming, it's their own fears that are getting in the way, that's obscuring their view of this connection. They're always, you know, and they're healing that, right? They're healing that. We saw that. And until they heal that part of themselves, they're always going to question, you know, if you have ulterior motives, or is this really how pile one is, or are they doing things behind my back? Is this really my happily ever after, or is it going to prove to be, you know, something, another, you know, heartbreaking thing that I'm going to have to deal with, right? Yeah. So what your person is wanting from you in this connection, honestly, is just the ability to know at a very deep level, like, you know, is this the real thing? Is this my happily ever after? They want to know either way, because they are very confused right now about which one it is. And let's see if there's anything we can get in terms of some guidance for pile one, if pile one wants it. I mean, honestly, the only thing that can really be done, pile one, is just for you to continue just showing up in, you know, your authentic energy. There's not really much that you can do. You know, you can't outlove someone's programming. The only thing that you can do is just show up consistently and over time, right? You can't override the programming that is operating in somebody's nervous system. Let's see. Pile one, let's get pile one some advice. While I'm getting this out, you guys, if you would take a moment, if it's resonating, if it's adding any value to your quality of life, yeah, do me a favor and take a moment and hit that like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below, let me know what pile you picked. Let me know how it's resonating. If you want to become part of the family, you can do that by hitting that subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. Okay, you guys. What's your advice for pile one regarding this connection? We got the star, okay? The star is like optimism in this particular, you know, in the context of, you know, this, it's like you can continue hoping, and there really is potential here. And I know a lot of the times we talk about not to bank on potential, but it's like, yeah, remain optimistic, right? This could also be your person letting you know, pile one, that you showing up authentically is very healing, and it is aiding the healing of your person. So continue showing up in that healing energy. Continue to pour, you know, compliments on this person, and just basically, it's like, just continue being yourself, basically, authentically. You know, if your love language is to, you know, shower them with, you know, words of affirmation, just continue doing that. The star energy is very healing. I want to preface that by saying, though, not to do something that is not in alignment with, you know, what you want and who you are. You know, only do that if it doesn't drain you. And when we are showing up authentically, nothing that we do is going to drain, because, you know what I mean, when we are showing up authentically, there's a surplus of energy that's available to us, you know, as we pour out into other people. So, you know, if it comes natural for you to you know, care for this person or cook them meals, or, you know, that would be what, like acts of service, then do that, right? But if that's not who you are, if you're not naturally like an acts of service kind of person, that might drain your energy. So your advice for this, you know, how to operate in this connection, is just show up authentically, and whatever gifts that you may bestow on this person, just make sure that it comes from a place that is inherent and intrinsic to you. Okay, words of affirmation, if that's, you know, your gift or your language. What's the other one? Quality time. you've got, what are the 5 love languages? Quality time, acts of service, gifts, right? Words of affirmation and physical touch, I think, is what it is. Let's get a couple more. What's your advice to pile 1 for this connection? Ooh, the Empress. I need to cover that star up. I just now realized. She's naked. She's naked on there. Yeah, it's just, you know, cute. Just be yourself. You're abundant, glowing, you're, you know, just expansive self. You're going to be, you and this connection is going to be fine if that's what you're looking for, pile 1. Let's get 1 more. We got 2 more. Okay, three of Pentacles. Okay, that's working together and collaborating together through the harder or more challenging, difficult times with the Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse is, the Sun is one of those cards in the tarot deck where whether it's reversed or in the, you know, upright position, it's still one of the happiest cards in the deck, right? And this is your person saying, you know, just continue just being who you are, continue showing up in your authenticity, your authentic self, you know, continue showing up in your abundance, but in the expression that comes natural for you. You know, don't try and be, or, you know, something or someone that you're not. And then just work with me, pile 1, is what your person is saying. Just work with me through the times that are, you know, not as bright, not as, you know, work with me through the times where it feels like, you know, the rain is trying to, you know, rain on our parade, kind of a thing. All right, you guys. All right, pile 1, that was your reading. I hope that it resonated. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next love pick a card reading. Bye, guys. Hey, pile 2, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We are doing another pick a card love reading. This time we're finding out what it is that your person wants from you and from this connection. Okay, so keep in mind, pile 2, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you would like for me to tap into you and your person's connection, like the energy of that connection exclusively, I do have personal readings available. Just check the description box below for booking details. I do have a lot of $25 readings in the specific person category, so just check them out, okay? Let's see, pile 2, you were drawn to the Tarot of the Divine. We're going to put that off to the side for now because we're going to get some oracle cards out here. Let's see, tapping into pile 2's person. What are you wanting from pile 2 in this connection? What are you really wanting from pile 2 in this connection? What do you really want from pile 2 and from this connection? All right, we got risk coming out. It says taking a risk, laying cards on the table, journey into the unknown. Okay, let's get 2 more. What do you want from pile 2 in this connection? What do you want from this connection with pile 2? We got options. This says difficult decision, exploring possibilities, fear of choosing wrong. Yeah, I do feel like risk and options are definitely connected. Oh, twin flame. Okay. Okay, yeah, I know where this is going. Your person is kind of showing up in some, or has been, I should say, up until this point, your person may have been showing up in some very scaredy cat kind of energy. Pile 2. I have a feeling, though, they're wanting to change up that dynamic. Let's find out more. What are you wanting from pile 2 in this connection? Nothing but drama. Let's see, what are you wanting from pile 2 in this connection? Of course, we're going to clarify all this, okay? Give me a couple more. What are you wanting from pile 2 and from this connection? I'm feeling on top of the world. Oh, come on. This kind of was wanting to come out in the neutral. It kind of flips back. That lets me know their energy can kind of flip back and forth, but it is more in this direction with you stress me the F out. We'll find out how this is all factoring in together, because we are going to clarify your person, what it feels. Okay, so this is not necessarily what they're wanting. This is kind of letting me know the underlying energies, why they're wanting what it is they want from this connection, which we'll find out what that is here in a minute. Your person is definitely associating some kind of risk with either this connection or just with romantic connection in general, okay? I'm seeing them kind of weighing their options, like, do I or don't I? Your person they are showing up, pile 2, and acknowledging that the two of you have a dynamic that they've never, and I can say this because the twin flame card came out. There's soulmate, there's a soulmate card, and there's a karmic connection card in the deck, okay? So, but the twin flame card came out, so this lets me know that your person is acknowledging that they experience a connection with you that they've never experienced with anyone else before, okay? Period. And for some reason, they are still kind of in this scaredy cat energy when it comes to the connection itself, okay? I am going to say towards this connection itself, that energy is coming through now. They are equating some kind of risk with this connection, specifically with you. Now, here with nothing but drama and you stress me the F out, that may not necessarily be you, right? It could be their feelings. The intensity of the connection is what's stressing them out. It's just saying you. It's because you're the other half of this connection. Their feelings for you, you being who you are, making them feel the way that they do is what's stressing them the F out, right? But we're talking about what they're wanting from this connection. So let's get into it, pile 2. Let's find out what it is your person is really wanting from you and from this connection. I am hearing they want to know that they're making the right choice. That's something that they do want. That if they do pull the trigger on this connection, they want to know that they're doing the right thing. Okay? Let's talk about risk here. Got the 3 of Wands in reverse, which can talk about, I just heard delaying the inevitable. The 3 of Wands in the upright position, that's like future, right? Looking ahead to the future. The 3 of Wands in reverse can talk about putting something off. What's the 3 of Wands here? Explain the 3 of Wands and how it relates to risk for what you're wanting from pile 2. Your person is not wanting to delay the future, okay? It almost feels like they're stuck, though. It's this risk. There's this risk that they are... What is this risk? What's the risk itself that you are calculating? The Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. This can talk about a third-party situation, possibly, okay? With the 3 here and the Queen of Swords in reverse, that could just be an energy, you guys. It could be an intrusive energy. It could be their fears. But there could be a person kind of getting in the middle. That could be the risk. There could be a third person that if your person were to, now see, I'm hearing pull the trigger, and I'm also hearing pull the plug, because if they were to pull the trigger with you and get things going on this connection, that would mean they have to pull the plug on someone else. This is feeling like a third party situation, okay? Now, like I said, it's a general reading, so just apply it how it see fits, okay? If you know for a fact that there's nobody, there's not a third party interference in terms of an actual specific person, then just disregard that part of the reading. It could just be an energy in and of itself. So the Queen of Swords in reverse can be somebody that's very manipulative, very mean, very cutting with their words. Can be downright scary sometimes, okay? This could be what they're fearing. They might be fearing, like, if they, for those of you where it's not about a third party, this could just be them, fearing that somehow if they, pull the trigger. I keep wanting to say to pull the plug, though. God, it does feel for a lot of you. There's a Queen of Swords in reverse energy here, as in a person that embodies this energy, that if they pull the plug, this person's going to get mad, okay? The other message coming through, though, for those of you where that does not apply, is they're afraid that this energy somehow is going to pop up in your guys' connection, like you might become this person, right? This could also, for a lot of you, that's what the risk involved is, okay? For many of you, it's an actual person. Yeah, I'm going to say, you guys, it doesn't feel like they're having a hard time choosing between you and this Queen of Swords person. Their energy towards you is showing up as twin flame energy. For those of you that resonate with that, this can just be confirmation, right? For those of you, for those of you, whether you believe in the twin flame concept or not, this is your person just showing up and acknowledging that the connection they have with you, there's nothing else that compares to it. They have never experienced this level of intensity with someone else in terms of a connection, right? So it's not them trying to, like, they already know that there is really no option. There is no option, to a twin flame, right? I feel like it has everything to do, timing might be an issue. But it is about pissing off a third party, pulling the plug on the third party. I don't know why. Fear of choosing wrong. It is about them wanting to explore the possibilities. Like, what they're wanting from you and from this connection is they do want to explore the connection that they have with you, because it's uncharted territory, right? It's just that risk. It's the risk of, the aftermath of whatever it is. Your person, regardless of a third party energy, if it's a specific person, I feel like there is something they might have to pull the plug on, okay? If they go all in with you, there is something else that they're going to have to pull the plug on, okay? Let's find out if there's anything more they want to talk about in terms of twin flame here. No, we'll do options. Sorry, you guys. My Sagittarius Sun, Mercury, and Neptune are all acting up today. I'm all over the place. Yeah, my Sun, my Neptune, and my Mercury are like all on top of each other in my chart. And so my mind can just kind of be in 2,000 different places at once. But I promise I always, wrap it up into a nice, neat little package. So just bear with me, you guys. Pile 2's person, tell me more about options, or clarify options. Why is options here for what you want with pile 2? 10 of Wands. Yeah, 10 of Wands and difficult decision. Let's find out why it's a difficult decision, though. What's so difficult? What's this difficult decision? Let's find out what that is. What's the difficult decision for pile 2? What's the difficult decision here? God. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? And then the Lovers. That's the difficult decision. You guys, this is a third party, okay? It is. It's a third party. It's an actual person. More than likely a feminine energy. That's not a very nice person, okay? That's the difficult decision. I want to know why. Like, why is it difficult? It might just be about pissing that person off, okay? I'm sorry, I just get so amused. I've been reading tarot for a really long time, but it still amuses me how straightforward tarot can answer answer questions. And with the Lovers here, you know, yes, this can be talking about who the Queen of Swords is to your person, the Queen of Swords in reverse. It can also, like the Lovers, is a decision, right? Having to make a decision. That was as straightforward as I'll get out. I'm telling you, okay. Why is this even a factor, though? Like, why is this such a difficult choice between pile 2 and this Queen of Swords in reverse? Why is this such a difficult choice? We got the 7 of Coins in reverse. Oh. It's the time that they put into the connection that they have or had with the Queen of Swords. There may be finances tied to that Queen of Swords. Them pulling the plug on that Queen of Swords could, I don't know how. I don't know if they're living together. I don't know. But it almost feels like there's some financial tie to this Queen of Swords in reverse person. That if they pull the plug on that person, it's like they're pulling the plug on that financial connection. With the 5 of Coins in the upright position here, with the 7 of Coins in reverse, it's Pentacle energy, by the way. The only reason why it's such a difficult, you know, your person's looking at it as a very difficult decision to make is all the time that they invested in it, right? The 7 of Coins in reverse, that's time wasted. That's investment wasted. You know, with the 5 of Pentacles here, that's, you know, money wasted, resources wasted. Like for me, I'm looking at the twin flame energy and I'm like, why is this even an issue, right? I'm trying to figure out, like, I can't understand your person's, like, why, you know? But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, unless your person pulling the plug on this Queen of Swords in reverse person means, you know, they might become homeless. Okay. Literally, I don't know. You guys, if you feel so, you know, drawn to share, let me know in the description or in the comment box below. I don't know. Are they still living? Is your person still living with a third party? I don't know. But that's what it is. That's why they're having such a difficult time really pulling the plug on this energy over here and then, you know, pulling the trigger with your guys' connection, is because this Queen of Swords in reverse energy is standing in the way. And there's a lot of energy and it feels tangible, like there's finances, there's investments, there's something like that that's tied up with the Queen of Swords in reverse person, that if they pull the plug on that person, it's like all that, they lose all of that, right? They might lose their home, their assets, their investments and stuff like that. Okay, I can understand now why they're having a difficult time, you know. I can understand why. For a lot of people, this might be somebody with the Hierophant in the reverse, somebody that they'll have to divorce. Yeah, and the swords, you know, the King and the Queen of Swords sometimes, especially if they're in the reverse, can be a divorced, you know, counterpart, right? So this might be someone your person might be going through a divorce with. if not a divorce, there, it does feel like them separating from that person is going to require some kind of, you know, legal aspects to dissolve that relationship or that connection. Okay, child support could be in there, alimony, palimony, you know, legally dividing assets, whether they're married or not, something like that. Okay, I understand. You guys, I had to go digging, sorry. I had to get some info in there. You may have already known that. I'm sorry, but I'm just like, for me as a reader, I need to understand things. And for those of you that didn't know, well then, yeah, we dug a little bit more down there for you. Let's find out more about twin flame. Twin flame. Why is twin flame here? Now I can see why we have you stress me the F out. And nothing but drama because of that third party energy. Yeah, and so what your person, okay, so you do, okay, pile 2. You make them feel like they're on top of the world. This is what they want, okay? They do want to be able to like invest more in this connection. What they're wanting from this connection too, this may be energy of them maybe not telling you why they haven't been able to pull the trigger on this connection and really get things going in it, right? And so with what they're wanting from you in this connection is to lay all of their cards out on the table to tell you why. What's going on in the background, why they've been kind of dragging their feet or not allowing things to go any further in this connection. You know, they also what they're wanting to do is to let you know, right, that they do feel this incredible bond with you in this connection that rivals any other they've ever felt. But pulling the trigger on this connection with you is going to cause them a lot. It's going to just cost them a lot. We'll just put it that way, okay? It's gonna cause a lot of drama in their life. And they're not saying that you're not worth it, but this is what they're wanting. Yeah, I really do feel like what they're wanting is to possibly have a really, really honest and transparent conversation with you, pile 2, about what has been going on in the background. This gets given me energy of maybe they're feeling you maybe on the urge maybe of walking away, or wanting to walk away or giving up or something. Let's get more about twin flame. The Empress in reverse. And then the Queen of Cups. I am feeling a very melancholy energy coming through with that Empress in reverse. Your person is, yeah, what they're wanting, you guys, is, unfortunately, okay, because of what they're going through, they're kind of wanting to restrict what they're feeling with this twin flame energy. So weird, but what they're wanting from this connection is to put a little bit of a damper on it, at least for now, because with the Empress in reverse, that can talk about restricting, right? Lessening, you know, restricting growth, okay? The Empress in the upright position is very abundant, very expansive, but in the reverse, it's almost like constricting, right? So wanting to kind of, yeah, I just keep hearing put a damper on. They're wanting to put a damper on this energy right here, the intensity that they feel with you. Now, the Empress in reverse coming through with the Queen of Cups, I mean, like the love is there, right? Not necessarily wanting to put a damper on the love. It's just the intensity, because I feel like it's the intensity of the emotion or the intensity of the feelings, just the passion that's there, is making them want to take leaps and bounds, and they don't feel like they have the freedom to do that right now. They're like, if I do that, it's gonna cause them to lose a lot, at least in the material world, right? Is there anything else that wants to come through for nothing but drama? Oh, yeah. Two of Wands in reverse and then the Page of Swords in reverse. It's all about someone else finding out. Someone else finding out is going to cause a lot of issues. They're trying to block somebody else from figuring out, okay? I don't know. Is this connection on the down low? Are you guys pretty private? Not, you know, not going public. I'm definitely feeling something about, like, you know, not wanting any mention of this connection anywhere on social media, because it would cause drama in this person's life. They don't want that Queen of Swords in reverse person. They don't want that person to figure out either that there is this connection with you in their life, or they have the kind of connection with you that they do. Because that Queen of Swords in reverse person is going to get very jealous and envious. Okay. Anything to add about I'm feeling on top of the world? Five of Coins in reverse. You guys, this connection reverses. It feels like I just heard damage. I wasn't going to say that, but the connection that your person has with you, pile 2, in your person's eyes reverses the damage that they felt has been done to them by this Queen of Swords in reverse person, okay? So to me, that's letting me know this person actually experiences the connection that they have with you is very healing. So this lets me know that what they want from you and from this connection is to, at some point in time, be able to pull the plug on, you know, the Queen of Swords, you know, person and their connection with that person, and, you know, go fully in their connection with you, because they do feel a very healing energy, especially with the twin flame here, okay? Something about their connection with you feels very restorative to them, regardless of, you know, what you may have built up financially. Something about, you know, especially when you have you know, the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together in harmony, right? In balance. It's just, it unlocks the abundance of the universe, you know, regardless of what you guys go in with, you know. So meaning, like, you know, they're not saying that pile 2 has a lot of money, and so that pile 2 is going to be able to restore, you know, what I lost, you know, financially with the Queen of Swords. It's not that, right? It's not that energy. It's not, you know, it's not selfish. It's not greedy. It's not that kind of energy. It's just like, honestly, it feels like, you know, your person, when they're with you, it's like you give them wings, okay? And it's like whatever they lost, it's like they'll be able to find the energy to restore, right? It's that kind of energy where it's coming from within, okay? There's the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's like you replenish their strength. You replenish them, right? Their connection with you gives them wings. It replenishes them from the inside out, okay? That's what they're wanting from this connection. They genuinely, sincerely want to be able to pull the trigger on this connection with you, because they know it's going to be so restorative, okay? There's just, I don't know. There may be some, what do they call that? Some, definitely some steps that they're needing. They're needing to clean up some areas of their life first before they're going to be able to do that. Let's find out more about Will You Stress Me the F Out? see, there's 3 of them. Do I want to take all those? Let me see, Queen of Coins, Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then we got the 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, it's not you that's stressing them out. I mean, you know, you're kind of party to that. It's not you, though. It's not anything you're saying or anything that you're doing that is inherently stressing your person out. It's it's the connection itself. It's like, yeah, they feel like they're on top of the world in the connection with you, but experiencing like this twin flame dynamic, right? This intensity and the connection that they feel with you. You know, they may not have, prior to meeting you, pile 2, even really, you know, considered, you know, truly pulling the plug on the connection that they had with the Queen of Swords in reverse. You know, this, regardless of whether or not they're separated or divorced from that person or whatever may be going. But since meeting you, though, something about this connection really solidified something for them, right, in their heart and in their mind, where they're like, oh, this is really over between me and it's not, I don't feel like it's an emotional tie that they feel to the Queen of Swords in reverse person, but it's almost like I just, you know, leaving that door open for the Queen of Swords in reverse solely for the purposes of not pissing that person off, okay? Just gonna be honest. And ever since you came in, it's like, oh, you know, in order for me to have this connection with pile 2, I'm gonna. It's, you know, it's not like, you know, it's not them. How am I wanting to put this so I'm trying to convey it the right way. It's not about who they want more. They obviously want you more. They want this connection with you more. You know, if they could wave a magic wand, they would make the Queen of Swords in reverse person someone a lot nicer than who they are. And just wrap everything up nice and neat, right? But that's not the reality that your person is living in with that Queen of Swords in reverse person. You know, and maybe it's just one of those things that they never really thought about the reality of really leaving that person alone. But now that they have you in it, in their life, now they're realizing, oh shit, there's drama here. I'm really going to make this person mad, right? And so with the Queen of Coins here, and then we got the King of Wands, these are beautiful expressions of energy, right? But then we got the Nine of Swords in reverse. I mean, sorry, no, the Nine of Swords in the upright position, separating the two, right? Being able to grow an empire together, but also like match energies in terms of passion. But then we got the Nine of Swords here, where it's like your person is stressed out because it's the anxiety of how the world is getting ready to be affected by pulling the plug on this past relationship that they had, right? For a lot of you, it's them actually getting divorced, okay? Or going through with divorce or something like that. That's what stresses them out. And it also stresses them out that, you know, they have that situation getting in between the two of you. And that's what they're trying to figure out. You know, that's what's keeping them up at night, is trying to figure out what's the best way to, you know, go about this whole thing. Because they do want to pull the plug on that past, right? They want to pull the plug on that and just let it be. Let it just die and bury it in the ground, right? And, you know, move full steam ahead with you in this connection. But realistically, they just can't do that. There's some steps that they're having to take, and for them, they're looking at it, it's nothing but drama. Every single step that they take is going to be met with a new demon, a new argument, a new fight, and stuff like that. I hope that makes sense, okay? We're going to get some advice from your person to you, right, when it comes to them in this connection. Whether you want that or not, it's up to you. While I'm getting this while I'm getting the energy out, you guys, if this reading has helped you, if it's added to your quality of life in any way, please take a moment and smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to donate to the channel energetically. I don't know why my mind just went blank right there. Comment below, let me know what pile you picked, let me know how it resonated. If you want to become part of the family, just smash the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. Okay, let's see, pile 2's person, what advice do you have for pile 2 when it comes to this connection? What advice do you have for pile 2 when it comes to this connection? The 5 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, give me one more. King of Coins in reverse. They're not wanting you to abandon ship, is what they're not wanting. With the 5 of Cups, if you look at the imagery, you know, and it's pretty uniform for all the most of the 5 of Cups, you know, regardless of if they're reimagined or not. The person is always concentrating on, you know, what they don't have versus what they still have left. And that's kind of like what your person is wanting you to do. It's like if you're focused on what you're not happy about, focused on the things that are going on in this connection that is leaving you feeling, you know, disappointed, you know, regretful or sad or depressed or anything like that. It's like your person is wanting you to switch your focus to the good things, you know, what is still left, right? Switch your focus basically. And not jump ship when it comes to this connection. Because I am picking up an energy, yeah, with the Tower up. Your person does not want you, pile 2. So their advice and their guidance, and really it feels like they're pleading with you, please do not pull the plug on this connection, right? So they're over here, you know, not that they're contemplating, it's your person wants to pull the plug on that other connection, you guys. It's just that they're having a hard time because of the fight that's getting ready to ensue. Okay, so they're telling you it's like they got a fight coming, and they're not wanting you to pull the plug on, you know, your connection with them, because it's almost like you are what's giving them fuel and the courage we saw with that strength, right, to actually go through with finally pulling the plug on the connection with that past person, which they know to a large degree that they should have done that a long time ago. Like they should have just done that before they even met you, before they even ever got involved with you. They should have have that wrapped up, because now that there's an element of, you know, them having a romantic connection with you is just adding fuel to that person's fire, the third party, right, you guys? Okay, pile 2, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I will see you at your next pick a card love reading. Bye, guys. Well, hello, pile 3. Welcome back. My name is Michelle. We are doing another pick a card love reading. This time we are looking at what it is your person wants with you and this connection, okay? So keep in mind, pile 3, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you do want me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection, get you more guided answers, you know, about your specific situation with your person, just check the description box below. I have a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category, okay? Let's see, pile 3, you were drawn to the Eternal Tarot Sun deck. We're going to put that off to the side real quick and get some oracles going on here. We'll clarify using that. All right, pile 3's person, tapping into the energy of pile 3's person and the connection with them. What do you want with pile 3 in this connection? We got Gypsy, waiting. What do you want with pile 3? Trapped. Okay, so this says knowing the unknowable, unconventional lifestyle, exotic, mysterious. Okay. Geez, sorry about that. We got waiting with holding on to hope, not taking action, standstill and delays, and then we also got trapped. So it feels like your person is kind of wanting, especially with the gypsy here. What's that phrase that's coming through? What your person is wanting from you is a level of understanding, because it feels like your person is dealing with something unrelated to this connection that is limiting your person's ability to really show up fully in this connection. So they're wanting a level of understanding from you and patience. Okay, they're wanting you to have a little bit of patience and a little bit of understanding. Okay, so far that's what we've got. Let's find out. Of course, we're going to delve more into it, okay? I just heard hold still and don't go anywhere. Oh, I don't know if that's fair, but, you know, we are just talking about what they want, so opinions out of it. Let's find out more. Let's find out more. Pile 3's person. Says, you make me feel like a queen / king / royalty. So you make your person feel really good, pile 3. Or that's what they want from you. They want you to make them feel like royalty. We got there's no one else. Okay, we'll see how all this factors in. Let's get one more. What? And it says someone else has my heart. Okay, we'll see what's going on. I mean, this may be your person's way of saying, like, technically, officially, there's no one else, but there may be, you know, there may still be an attachment or, you know, an attachment to a past person or something else like that. We'll see what's going on here, okay? And that may even be what makes your person, and what makes them feel, you know, have this feeling of being trapped or feeling trapped, okay? We are going to get into it. We're going to start clarifying using the tarot. We're going to start here with trapped. Find out what, because I feel like that's what is that's what's causing all of this other energy. What's the Tower? You also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh. Let me see what this someone else has my heart, because this feels like your person, the reason why your person is trapped is because they are avoiding, or someone is avoiding allowing a Tower moment to happen, or, you know, avoiding just that energy altogether. What someone else has my heart, because I feel that's related. All right, definitely avoiding a sense of change. We got the 8 of Wands. We also have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Fool. Your person, honestly, pile 3, is having a difficult time moving on from someone else. It doesn't feel like they're still with that person, okay? With the Fool in reverse here, and then we also have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, what they're having a difficult time moving on from really is just the lesson they were meant to learn. Like, they haven't been able to gain the perspective of what happened with this past person in a way that sets them free, right? Because this trapped feels mental to me, mental and emotional. It doesn't feel like there's an actual person in your, you know, in your person's life, pile 3, that is keeping them trapped physically. This feels all mental and or emotional, okay? It's energetic. Your person is trapped, keeping themselves trapped and bound energetically to this past person because they have not yet learned the lesson. They haven't gained the perspective that they needed to in order to free themselves from that past connection, to start anew, right? It feels like they're trapped in stories about themselves, like whatever happened with this connection. I feel like there's a story, or there's a way that they're looking at that past connection that is very self-limiting. It's keeping them very restricted. They haven't been able to move past possibly what was done to them by that person. I'm not picking up any energies here yet where your person, pile 3, is actually still in love with that person. But it does say that someone else still has their heart. Which can talk about a bond that they felt with that person, right? That they haven't been able to release themselves from. And it feels like what they're wanting from you, pile 3, what they're wanting from you and from this connection is for you to kind of, kind of wait around in the background for them to figure out how to release themselves from that bond, okay, or that connection or that attachment. I'm going to be honest, there's nothing here in the energy, because there is a difference between attachment and there's a difference between a bond, right? They did feel like they had a bond with that person, and now that that person is no longer in their life, they're having a hard time releasing that bond, right? This past person to your person, pile 3, we'll call it a third party, but it's an inactive third party, okay? It's only a third party in memory to your person, so we'll just refer to that person as a third party, okay? The third party still has a hold on your person, okay? We'll just put it like that. Why is the 8 of Wands here? They may still be in communication with that person, pile 3. Just telling you, with the 8 of Wands here in the upright position. We'll find out. What's the 8 of Wands here? Because that's clarifying someone else has my heart. They just don't know what to do. They don't know how to get over this person. They're wanting to. They're wanting to get over that person. They just don't know how. They don't know how to get untrapped. Okay, that's basically what's going on. They're trying to be head over heart, and they're trying to see things logically. They're trying, with the King of Swords in the upright position at the bottom of the deck, but they just haven't figured it out yet. Okay, so now we know why. What's going on? Okay, we know the why. Let's go back to the front. Let's go find out what's going on with Gypsy now. I needed to get the backstory here. What's Gypsy here for what you're wanting with pile 3? Knowing the unknowable, it's almost like they're wanting you, especially if they know that you're, psychic or you're intuitive. They kind of want you to they don't want you to ask any questions, but it's not necessarily pile 3 that they're wanting you to stay in the dark about things. They're almost just kind of wanting you to use your intuitive senses to just kind of tap into the energy of what's happening with them behind the scenes. They don't want you to ask any questions though, okay? I'll be honest. Your person's not wanting to have an open and honest communication about what's going on in their life in the background right now. They don't want you asking about this past person, or why they haven't, got things moving in this connection, or why they keep, holding you at arm's length or something like that. What's Gypsy here? The 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is kind of them wanting you to just... they just want you to know what to do intrinsically. They just intuitively want you to know what to do and how to handle the situation and what steps to take, but they don't want you to talk to them about it, okay? They just kind of want you to just know. They just want you to know what you're supposed to do. Let me see about the 2 of Pentacles too, because there is another message coming through, but I want to make sure I'm on the right track with it. Magician. Yeah, this is all about them. This may actually also be talking pile 3. They may be wanting you. They may be seeking answers from you. Oh, okay. See, your person hasn't been able up until this point, pile 3, to figure out exactly how to release themselves from this bond and or this attachment to this past person, right? They're almost looking to you as the answer and to the key. They're looking to you, pile 3. What they're wanting from you and from this connection is they're wanting either you and or they're wanting this connection to free them up from the attachment they're still feeling to this past person. It's not necessarily coming from a space of like, you know, they're wanting your energy and they're wanting the energy of the connection itself. They're wanting to feel a kind of power and influence from you and from this connection just by itself, to the point where just the power and the influence of the connection itself, they're wanting this connection to be so powerful, the connection with you. They're wanting the connection with you to be so powerful that it basically breaks the hold that this past person has on them. That up until this point, that bond, that connection with that past person, with the third party, has not been broken. Okay? That's what they're wanting, though. They're wanting... They must be seeing you as a really powerful person. We'll see. What's waiting here for? Yeah, it says holding on to hope, not taking action, and standstill and delays. Let's find out what's waiting here for. Just heard they want you to unburden them with the Four of Cups in reverse. This feels like the energy they want you to be in as they're trying to figure things out. They don't have anything to offer you right now, because their heart still is in, I just heard the wrong place. Their heart is in the wrong place, okay? I was going to say it was in a different place, but what's coming through, what I'm channeling is that their heart is in the wrong place. They're wanting you to stay put until they figure that out, okay? And at the same time, it's like they're wanting the connection with you. They're really kind of seeing you as this person with a specific kind of power. It's kind of weird, because I'm like, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like that attachment to that person has been released yet, but they're almost expecting something with you and the connection to be able to come through and like pop that that attachment off of this person, but they're not understanding and realizing that's an inside job, right? Let's find out what's going on with Trapped. They're not wanting you to reject this delay. They're kind of wanting you to go with the flow, right? They're wanting you to go with the flow of things. They're wanting you to use your intuition and your psychic sensitivity that they believe that you have to pick up on their intentions with you and with this connection. Let's find out what that is, because that is coming through. What are your intentions with pile 3? I didn't necessarily do this with the other ones. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay. They do want to offer you something, okay? Knight energy, you know, as a reader, the difference between pages and knights for me as a reader is that pages are messages, right? They're usually messengers, while, you know, knights, they actually come through with an actual offer. And so there is an offer that your person, pile 3, is wanting to put on the table. They're just, it's not prepared yet. It's not ready. Yeah, the intention is for them, you know, they do have the intention of offering you something, okay? That's why they're not wanting you to go anywhere. What's trapped? Oh, justice. This is karma. Okay, this is feeling more and more like a karmic connection. They are trapped by a karmic connection. They are trapped by karma, and it's solely energetically. This may, let me clarify what that is. So your person may actually have some regrets tied to maybe how they treated this past person, that they feel bad about, and maybe they're having a hard, that feels more and more like what that is. Okay, explain justice here. Like they're not able to escape the karma. They're not able to escape the guilt that they're feeling possibly about how they treated this past person. This may be them wanting, you know, like forgiveness from that past person and not being able to receive it for whatever reason. What's justice here? Explain justice in relation to trapped. The eclipse in reverse. Let's get one more. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Something happened, okay? Okay. Like I said, it's karma that is keeping your person still bound in heart and soul to this person. And until that karma is either, you know, absolved, or, you know, that, or whatever it may be, they're gonna have a very difficult time moving on from this person. We had that Page of Pentacles showing up in the reverse earlier. That's all about learning lessons. They haven't learned a lesson. Until they learn that lesson, that karmic lesson is what it feels is what's keeping them trapped energetically to this person. That's why they can't let that person go. This feels like a past life connection that they have with the third party, okay? They have not closed that out yet. The contract or that connection, they have not, they may not have anything to do with this person. They may not, you know, but there's still something energetically. Your person, what it feels like, pile 3, is not forgiven themselves in the role they played when it came to that past person, with how things played out. It could, you know, how they treated that person, or maybe, you know, if your person was the one that may have been, you know, treated badly, maybe it's you know, they're unable to forgive themselves for allowing themselves to be treated like that over and over and over again. It's something like that. It's very karmic though, okay? And it feels like what it is that there's forgiveness there. Either they haven't forgiven themselves, or, you know, it's definitely they haven't forgiven themselves, but I don't know also if it's having to forgive the other person as well, okay? That's what that is. Let's find out what you make me feel like a king queen is. And they are, what they're wanting from this connection and from you, pile 3, is somehow they're wanting your help with that. They're wanting your help with that. 3 of Wands in reverse. They can't reciprocate though. You make me feel like royalty. What's that here for? Do I want to take them? How many of these? 8 of Cups in reverse. The Devil in reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're still stuck. This is what they're wanting. They want to feel like royalty, because right now they do not. Okay? Your person is feeling pretty worthless. Okay, this is really delving deep into like some wounding they have, some soul level wounding, emotional wounding, and stuff like that. Your person, what they're wanting from you and from this connection is they're wanting their connection with you to kind of restore and rectify what was done to them, to make things right that maybe somebody else did to them or something like that. That's what they're wanting. They want this connection to restore them because they can't. Their belief is they haven't been able to do it themselves, and they can't get that from this past person. Yeah, resurrected. They want to feel that way again. They want to feel like royalty. They want to feel like a king. They want to feel like a queen, but they don't. And so that's what they're wanting from you and from this connection. With Judgment popping out here, this is letting me know at some point they did. They used to feel... see, this is why I'm saying the connection they have with this past person, like I said, it's feeling more and more karmic. Really did a number on your person's self-esteem. May have either created an abandonment wound or may have triggered one that had already existed. Okay. What's going on with there's no one else? Why is that here? This is feeling more and more like, this is what they're wanting from you and from this connection. They don't want you to be with anybody else. With Temperance in reverse, though, that is kind of your person is very unbalanced. They are they're not healed, okay? They are not healed yet. They haven't learned the lesson that they needed to learn yet to close out that karmic chapter with that person in their life, okay? There's that Magician card again. They're wanting you to heal them, pile 3. That's what they're wanting from you and from this connection. They want you to use your power to heal them. Look, there's the Fool in reverse again. They're wanting you, pile 3, in this connection to set things right for them. They want you basically to heal their karma for them. What someone else has my heart. We'll do that again. I know we already did it, but let's see if there's anything else that wants to come back or come through now that we know what we know. 8 of Swords. They kind of flip-flop back and forth in 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're willing to put the work in, right? And they're willing to do that themselves. It's just... they get confused about the best ways of how they're supposed to do that. Your person has no idea how to do shadow work, pile 3. They don't know. They don't know how to do shadow work. Okay? They just keep ruminating on their regrets, on their disappointments, on, things that they should have done or should have said, or things that they shouldn't have done or shouldn't have said, and stuff like that. They're not able to put things in the proper perspective so that they can, put that experience behind them and move on. Look at all the 8s that are coming up. 8 of Cups in the reverse. They're definitely wanting a return to, more to better times. Not necessarily with this person, but they're thinking about the life that they may have had prior to that person versus now after. It's just, what they're wanting from you and from this connection, though, pile 3, is they want you. They want you in this connection to make things right for them because they have not been able up to this point to figure out how to do it themselves, okay? What we're going to do now is we're going to see what advice or guidance your person has to give regarding, the connection. For those of you that are interested in having it. So while I'm getting this message out, you guys, if this is resonating, if it is adding any kind of value to your quality of life at all, just take a minute, if you would, smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below, let me know what you thought, let me know what pile you picked. If you want to become part of the family, you can do so by hitting that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload or an announcement. Let's see. Pile three's person. What advice or guidance do you have for pile three? I'm going to tap in, actually. I'm feeling guided to tap into their higher self, okay? And not their ego that feels like it's infested with some kind of an abandonment wound at the moment. So we're going to tap into their higher self to give you that guidance, okay? That way their message to you is not being obscured by pain and fear and doubt and all that stuff. All right, let's see. Pile three's person's higher self. What guidance do you have for pile three at this point in time? I just heard move on. The Ace of Wands in reverse. That's blocking, okay? Block that power. That can also be talking about sexual, right? If you guys have any kind of sexual connection with this person, their higher self is coming through and saying you need to shut that off. But, you know, we were having instances of the Magician came up quite a couple of times in this reading. It's like you need to block that power off. Like, you know, don't give that to them. That could literally be talking about like sexual energy too, right? With the Ace of Wands. For those of you where that applies, okay? Definitely the message coming through from their higher self is for you to, you know, not give them any of your creative resources. And a lot of the times we can channel our own creative vital force energy, which we use for manifesting, whether we know it or not. We can channel that and actually give that power to other people through sexual practices. So be very careful about that. All right, let's see. Pile three's higher self. Pile three's person's higher self. What messages or what guidance do you have for pile three regarding pile threes, regarding their person and their connection with their person at this time? What guidance do you have for pile three? Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here as far as guidance goes? You withdrawing your energy and your light from them is probably going to catapult them into like a dark night of the soul, pile three. And that's literally what your person is, what their higher self is saying that needs to be done. This could also say like for you to completely, like if you are to withdraw, you know, all of your energy, that could catapult you, pile three, into a dark night of the soul. But they're saying that's what's needed, right? You can't trigger something if the energies that are, you know, making that up don't exist, right? You can't trigger a shadow or an emotional response if that trigger does not exist. And so if you withdrawing your energy completely from your person in this connection, pile three, catapults you into, you know, sleepless nights, insomnia. In other words, I just heard a dark night of the soul. It's like, allow it to happen. They're saying you have the resources that you need. You've got the tools that you need to get you through it, okay? And never to forget who and what you are. This is also saying, you know, if you are afraid that you removing your energy from this person is going to do that to them, their higher self is coming through and saying they're going to be all right. They'll be all right. Like they got what they need within them to get them through that dark night of the soul. But it's like your person has a lot of shadow work they need to do, pile three. And they're not going to be able to go on that part of the journey as long as, you know, you're there to kind of serve as a buffer, right? There really needs to be some kind of a tower moment that needs to happen in this person's life. And it just, your person is fighting it tooth and nail, whether they know it or not. Okay. All right, pile three, we're going to end your reading there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I will see you at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys.